You hear that? That ain't frogs. That's the swamp breathing. And once you step off dry ground, there ain't no leaving. Welcome to the swampland, where the gators either dead, mystics and witches laying X's on your head. In the swampland, where the old gods are alive, moons carving bone and wood, evoking them tonight. In the swampland, where the outlaw stalks his prey, walking with the wolf again, we breaking off them chains. In the swampland, welcome to the swampland. You made a mistake just by waking up the beast, cause the swamp ramblers like only rises up the feast. In the swampland, you be best to tread light, taking form of claw and fur on the hunt nightly. Moon in the water, got my silhouette twisted, runes in my palms, got the old gods whispering. Boots in the mud, hear the bones when I step, every move calculated, every breath is a threat. Predator patience, I don't strike out of panic, I let the fear cook slow till the soul go manic. You wear sheep's wool, but I smell that lie, got that wolf in my blood and I see through the skies. Chains on my spirit, but they snapped in the marsh. Now I drag them through the dark and leave them rusted in parts. Swamp fog thick when the verdict is passed. Only judgment I need is a howl when I lash. In the swampland, where the gators either dead, mystics and witches laying hexes on your head. In the swampland, where the old gods are alive, moons carving bone and wood, evoking them tonight. In the swampland, where the outlaw stalks his prey, walking with the wolf again, we breaking off them chains. In the swampland, welcome to the swampland. Spines start crawling when the moon get hot, veins turn hot when the human part die. Jaw lock twitching like it don't feel right, hands curling the claws and my eyes burn white. Skin pulled tight till it tear on the bone, and your heartbeat stagger at the pain on my dome. My breath come heavy through a throat full of change, and every ounce of the man that gets lost in the fangs. I don't hunt the lost, I just hunt the self-righteous, the ones who preach clean but they dead behind their eyelids. Blood get loud in your neck when you panic, when the truth hits sharp and your mask gets damaged. Weather in the fog, I am breath when I close. You ain't brave by chance, there's a reason you chose. No scream in the fog, cause the moss eats the sound, and the moon watch quiet while the guilty go down. In the swampland, where the gators either dead, mystics and witches laying hexes on your head. In the swampland, where the old gods are alive, moons carving bone and wood, evoking them tonight. In the swampland, where the outlaw stalks his prey, walking with the wolf again, we breaking off them chains. In the swampland, welcome to the swampland. Mud on my boots, but the sigil still glow. Blood in the water, tell me which way to go. Gators don't blink when the bodies sink low. If the swamp goes silent, then you already know. Mud on my boots, but the sigil still glow. Blood in the water, tell me which way to go. Gators don't blink when the bodies sink low. If the swamp goes silent, then you already know, bitch.
Yo, what is up, everyone? What is goody? What's a goody? How is everyone? How's everyone doing today? Top of the morning to you. It's Tuesday. We are just chilling, vibing, waking up, starting our morning. Friendly reminder, y'all, to tune in to the Hours of Chaos podcast tomorrow, which is our new day, Wednesdays. And our guest we are having is the one and only Unhappy. He's coming back on the show, so make sure you guys tune in. Make sure y'all tune in. Need to get topics lined up for tomorrow's show. Apparently YouTube Studio was acting up earlier, but apparently they fixed the problem, which is good. Which is good. Shoot. It's a QR code, huh? Apparently you could do a QR code with a website? Huh. Interesting. Don't know what that does on here. Whoop whoop, what's good? Strange, how you doing? Top of the morning to you. Oh, shit. Listening in the car? Hell yeah. Again, y'all, friendly reminder, make sure you tune into the Hours of Chaos podcast tomorrow because we're going to be joined by the brother Unhappy. He's making his return to the Hours of Chaos podcast. He's got a lot to promote tomorrow. So it's going to be a dope episode tomorrow. So the last time we had Unhappy on, I believe, was 8 months ago. But I even think before that, we had him on for when we were reviewing Gorefest last year because he played Gorefest last year here in Denver, which I hope a lot of people come to Gorefest this year. Last year was the 19th annual Gorefest. This year is going to be the 20th annual Gorefest. So y'all are definitely going to want to be there because it's going to be the 20th annual Gorefest. Just like I hope a lot of people make it out to Denver in April for the Death by Denver 2, the show that Ouija Mac, that Chapter 17 and LSP are putting on here at the Roxy. Finally, after 4 Juggalo Ohios, we are finally getting Death by Denver 2. Hell yeah. Shouts to the Chapter 17 street team, which I'm a part of. Make sure y'all check out my anniversary short videos that I've been uploading, especially my album anniversary ones. I like to get a lot of topics of discussion on those because there's an anniversary album that came out today. It's Killa Priest's debut album, Heavy Mental. That's the anniversary for that album. There's so many album anniversary posts that I did for this month. I even started getting some ready for next month. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, what's the QR code thing do? There's like a thing called QR code. What's that do on here? Does anyone know what that does? Is it like a website? What does that do? Whoop, what's up, Wicked Widget? How you doing? Watch Clown Love. Yeah, make sure you guys are going and commenting and liking and sharing my short videos, especially the anniversary ones. Make sure you guys are engaging in the comments on those, even if they're old shorts. Go ahead and engage in them. It really helps. Excuse me. Ooh. One cool fact about me and Chillin Priest is me and him share the same birthday. We were both born August 16th. Just different years. He was born August 16th, 1970. I was born August 16th, 1990. He also has his own podcast too. I think it's called the Chillin Priest podcast or something. Yeah, he has a podcast that's like really dope too that y'all should check out. Yeah, of course he's a Wu-Tang Clan affiliate, which is dope. What are you up to today, Wicked Widget? Oh my goodness, sorry, excuse me. Still trying to wake up. I went to bed late last night. I went to bed at like 2:30 this morning, I think. Yeah, it's really windy here today. It's supposed to be windy until Friday, so every day this week it's supposed to be basically, yeah, very windy. It's wind, but it still feels nice out. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's vibe out.
Red mist drip, hear the breath get hissed. Tunnel vision lock when the wolf switch flips. No fear left when the soul goes stiff. Cross that line and the world gon' shift. Red mist flood when the pressure insists. Heart turn iron and the mercy dismissed. I don't flinch, I don't quit, I resist. Still stand tall in the heart of the mist. Red mist rise, every thought gon' get eclipsed. Survival mode on when the world get vicious. I don't break,
what up,
I
Chris?
persist. Walk through hell, I don't miss in the mist. Sounds in my head, hear the drums of the pain. Heat, grit, knuckles white, still I stand in the rain. Every scar on my frame got earned in the strain. I was built in the dark, where the weak just complain. Blood rush, vision blurred, but I stay in my lane. Sharp like a blade, cut through fear and disdain. I don't fold, I adapt through the flame. Still breathing, still moving, bitch, remember the name. Red mist flood when the pressure insists. Heart turn iron and the mercy dismissed. I don't flinch, I don't quit, I resist. Still stand tall in the heart of the mist. Red mist rise, every thought gon' get eclipsed. Survival mode on when the world get vicious. I don't pray, I persist. Walk through hell, I don't miss in the mist. Tested by the hunger, by the stress and the weight. Every day feel like war at the front of hell's gate. Had to crawl through the mud just to elevate. Pain in the fury, calibrate. Unchaining my demons, learn to dominate fate. Cutting habits loose, had to amputate. Every loss may resolve, concentrate. Still breathing, still moving, bitch, annihilate. Hate. Red mist flood when the pressure insists. Heart turn iron and the mercy dismissed. I don't flinch, I don't quit, I resist. Still stand tall in the heart of the mist. Red mist rise, every thought gon' get eclipsed. Survival mode on when the world get vicious. I don't pray, I persist. Walk through hell, I don't miss in the mist. Feel the mist fade, but the instinct thrills. Claws stay steady when the mind stays ill. I don't back down, I impose my skill. Riding through the storm just to prove that I'm real. Every step heavy, every test gets killed. Never by luck, but the strength that I build. If death knock now, I'ma rock his skills. Face in the mist, bending it to my will. Red mist flood when the pressure insists. Heart turn iron and the mercy dismissed. I don't flinch, I don't quit, I resist. Still stand tall in the heart of the mist. Red mist rise, every thought gon' get eclipsed. Survival mode on when the world get vicious. I don't pray, I persist. Walk through hell, I don't miss in the mist.
What kind of dog did you adopt, Chris? What kind of dog is it and what's its name? Yeah, it's windy here. It's supposed to be windy. Oh, her name is Daisy. Oh, that's adorable. That's a cute name, and that's a cute dog. Pet that dog. Don't pet that dog. I bet she's an adorable dog. Rosie's somewhere around here. Yeah, she's just laying on the bed. She turned 2 months ago. Nice. Yeah, she's still a puppy then. Because the last year for puppy years for dogs are at least like 3 or something, 2 to 3 at least. Yeah, Rosie's gonna be 11 this year. What else do we got? 1 minute scrambled egg trick. Apparently there's a recipe to make scrambled eggs for just a minute. Interesting. What other news we got here? Yeah, it says Midwest back in the bullseye for severe storm potential on Tuesday and Wednesday. So any of my peeps that live in the Midwest, make sure y'all are being safe. There's apparently a lot of storms coming back in the bullseye. So in the Midwest, so make sure y'all are being safe. 2 years, 4 months ago, you're good. Scientists thought these marsupials went extinct 60,000 years ago, but they just made a reassurance. Interesting. But they were just found alive. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just reading the random news stuff that's popping up on my computer screen. Get hit with snow again. Yeah. We got snow on Friday. Now it looks like we had no snow, which is weird. Is it Friday that we got snow? Yeah, I believe so. Or was Thursday, one of the two. Now it looks like we had no snow. I mean, there's still some snow in some places, but not a lot. It's in the 80s there. It's supposed to get to 82. God, already? Shit. In March, that's crazy even to hear 82. Yeah, it's definitely windy here, that's for sure. Apparently temperatures are supposed to plummet. Oh, right now it's 62 here, which is nice weather. It's just windy, but it feels nice. Yeah, we're on a high wind warning until like Friday, so it seems like all until Friday it's supposed to be windy every day. What's up, Hype Low? How you doing? Yeah, I'm probably gonna just in a little bit maybe stretch and then do some meditation somewhere. Blow up some music. Yeah, make sure you guys are interacting in the comments section of like my YouTube short videos that I've been uploading, especially the anniversary reviews, because I like to get those topics of discussion going in the comments of those shorts. Getting more guests booked for the podcast. Trying to do where I book ahead of time like I usually do, because that helps a lot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of album anniversaries for this month that I uploaded. Even if they're the old shorts that I uploaded, it's cool. Yeah, what's the new QR code thing? What does that do here on YouTube? Let me test something out. Okay. Let me test something out. What does this do? Okay. That's a QR code to go to my... If you scan that QR code, it takes you also to my store. Interesting. The official Chaos Strip store. Interesting. I wondered what that did. Stay rocking, don't fall, right? Always. Yeah, what does that do? Can I move that anywhere? Or no, it just stays in that top left corner. Gotcha. Okay. I wondered what that did. Who else would you guys like to see on the show that's probably never been on the show? Or even who would you guys like to also see back on the show? Like, just who would you like to see on the show in general? Whether it's someone who's never been on the Hours of Chaos podcast or someone you'd like to see back on the Hours of Chaos podcast. See what I can do. Still waiting to hear from another guest that was supposed to be on. Yeah. Oh, shoot. If you guys haven't, check out Kent Rollins. He makes a lot of good old recipes for stuff. Right now, he recently did something called Teddy Roosevelt's favorite corned beef hash done the old West way. Oh, that looks good. I love corned beef hash. Corned beef hash is amazing, especially for breakfast with eggs. Got corned beef from the grocery store yesterday. Because corned beef and cabbage is amazing. The best thing to mix together is corned beef and cabbage and mashed potatoes. So good. So good. Potatoes. Potatoes. Holy shit. Wait, when were they dating or together? What? Did not know that. All right. Sure thing. Most definitely. The sketchy tipping strategy Texas Roadhouse's customers are noticing. Huh. I'll have to keep an eye on that because Texas Roadhouse is one of my favorite places. I love a good old Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is amazing. If anyone's ever tried it. They got good food. Good food. Shoot. They are pricey though. Yeah, they are. But they're at least cheaper than Longhorn Steakhouse, which Longhorn Steakhouse is more pricey. So that's why I usually always choose Texas Roadhouse usually over Longhorn, because Texas Roadhouse is somewhat more affordable than Longhorn. And then if you really want to eat at an expensive steak place, eat at, what's it called? Grass something? I forget what it's called. But yeah, Texas Roadhouse does have good food. And it's just a nice looking restaurant too. I always love the interior looking of Texas Roadhouse. I always get the prime rib. I mean, their sirloin steak is good, but I love prime rib. I love prime rib. Their deep fried pickles are good too. And their baked potatoes are good. Whoop whoop, what's up, Bazaar? How you doing? But I've even learned that cheap food is good. I've always known growing up that cheap food is always even the best food. I ain't balling either though, so. There's actually a Texas Roadhouse not too far from here. It's just the next street over. You're pretty well? Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad. Glad to hear. Always glad to hear when peeps are doing good. There's also a good Mexican spot across the street over here. It's called Tamale Kitchen. So good. So good. Their tamales are good. Their burritos are amazing. Their Mexican pizza is amazing. It's Mario Day? Yeah. Happy Mario Day. I didn't know that. Well, it's officially Mario Day, y'all, so. Hell yeah. One of the most iconic video game characters of all time. One of them. See, they should have had the Mario Galaxy, the Mario Brothers movie 2 come out today. They should have had it come out today on Mario Day. Which, if anyone hasn't seen the Mario Brothers movie, like the new ones where it's like the CGI looks like the video games, watch them. Watch it. So fucking hilarious. Now, just picture that. If anyone's never seen it, Jack Black doing the voice of Bowser. So fucking hilarious. So funny. And then what? Seth Rogen does like the voice of like Donkey Kong or something. And then Chris Pratt does like the voice of Mario or something. They dropped a new trailer for the Mario Galaxy movie. Oh, I'm going to have to go watch that. Because I watched the other ones where they finally introduced Yoshi, which is awesome. supposedly either Netflix is making, or they're gonna make a Crash Bandicoot movie, which I'm excited for. Does anyone remember the Ratchet and Clank movie? That was good. How come we've never gotten a Spyro the Dragon movie yet? What the hell? Yeah, the voices are weird, but you gotta admit, Seth Rogen and Jack Black. Seth Rogen doing Donkey Kong is perfect and funny, just like Jack Black doing the voice of Bowser is hilarious and perfect. You gotta admit that, Bizarre. Pages. What's up, Spoken? Knock on wood, your day is going by fast. How's your day going so far? Spoken joining us on his lunch break. What's for lunch today, Spoken? What's for lunch today? They've been starting to build a lot more restaurants over here. Luckily, there's a Dickie's Barbecue across the street, which is really good. There's a place called Southside Pizza, which is a pizzeria place. Really good. There's a place called Asian Spice over here. That's really good. You're eating some... Oh, yummy. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. I love mac and cheese, especially when it's homemade. Homemade mac and cheese. So good. And then where you bake the homemade mac and cheese, where the noodles on top are crispy. Chef's kiss. Our family's always made good mac and cheese growing up. You're right. Those are actually good TV dinners. I agree. Their mac and cheese is really good too. Or Hungry Man, but they went downhill, right? Hungry Man did used to be good, but yeah, they did go downhill. I agree. Exactly. Homemade mac and cheese is good when it's made right. Like I said, our family's known for making it, and I'm sure everyone else makes it like that, where the noodles on top are like a little crispy. So good. And then you just add ketchup on top of that, or even... You'd be surprised what I've told people. If you have homemade mac and cheese, it's actually good with barbecue sauce. Like, I've known people, and I've told them to try homemade mac and cheese and then put a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. And I was like, trust me, it sounds gross, but it's actually really good. Homemade mac and cheese and with barbecue sauce on it, so good. Yes, 3 cheese. Yes, that one's good. Whenever we do that, we either do the 3 cheese or we do the spicy pepper jack, because I love pepper jack cheese. Pepper jack homemade mac and cheese is really good. It's got a little kick, but it's so good, especially if you're like me and you love pepper jack cheese. I love pepper jack cheese. I could just like eat slices of pepper jack cheese and snack on pepper jack cheese like it's nothing. I can do that just with cheese in general. Cheese is life. That's why everyone says that term now. Cheese is life. But yes, 3 cheese homemade mac and cheese is good too. Most definitely. God, I'm making myself hungry now. Shit. I'm making myself hungry. Ooh. Cheese House. Shouts to Ruby. And Billy. Oh, shit. Yeah, who would you guys like to see on the Hours of Chaos podcast? One of the guests I don't think we're going to get because I don't know what their dealio is, but they were like, oh, I'll make it up to you, and then, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just wait till it's an hour and then I'll probably then get off for a bit. Because then I need to set up the podcast for tomorrow and then get topics lined up to talk about tomorrow. Who do you guys think we should have as the jug spotlight of the week? Like someone that we haven't done. Like what's a Juggalo content creator that most people don't really know about? Or a Juggalo that has their own business that we should showcase a spotlight on this week? Son or Amboy, okay. Most definitely. Those are some good ones. I know I definitely want to get Smalls one on here sometime. I definitely want to get Scum and Insane Poetry back on here. Definitely got to get at AZ the Fallen. Since you know he's the newest act signed to LSP. Need to get a hold of Damian Quinn to see if he's down for a follow-up interview, because we haven't had Damian Quinn on here in a while. Let's see who else. Definitely see if Darby wants to come back on here, because it's been a while since we had Darby on. I think the last time I had Darby on the show was before I moved to Florida, I believe. Definitely want to get Strife back on here and Jane Doe, because those are the peeps. Let's see, what's people that I've never interviewed that I would like to have on here? Like I said, Smalls one, Definitely want to get Bloody Ruckus back up on here. Let's see. Does anyone know if Daniel Jordan is still making music? That'd be really cool. I'd have to hit him up. I'll definitely have to hit him up. Or if anyone wants to hit him up too, have him hit me up. Excuse me. Yeah, he just recently tattooed my homie's Dead Body Corporation. That's one thing I would love to. I don't think we've ever interviewed a tattoo artist on the show. I think that'd be cool. Maybe. Or have I interviewed people who do tattoo art too? Nice. What are you thinking of getting tattooed, Bizarre? Are you going to get the first Dawn Chaos tattoo? Just kidding. Hell yeah. Yep. Ow. That didn't really hurt. Yeah, okay. Smart ass. But what are you keep changing your mind? So what are the ones that you keep coming up with, like for that you want to get tattooed? Then Bizarre, since you keep changing your mind. What are ones you've had in mind? You thought of getting Godzilla? Which version of Godzilla? Which version? Now I'm going to test you more. Which version of Godzilla? The MonsterVerse Godzilla from 2014? Which version of Godzilla? I have a poster of Godzilla that I need to hang up, and it looks like an old poster and movie poster, and it's written in Japanese from the original movie from the 50s. Actually, it's basically a poster from it's like a replica of the poster from the 50s, from the very original one from the 50s. The old school style? Hell yeah. So you're talking about the 50s style, right? The original Godzilla. Because you notice Godzilla's design has changed a little bit, even in the Japanese movies. So that's why I'm like, which version? Yeah. I'm a big Godzilla buff too. I've always liked Godzilla because I like the message that those movies send. And what the inspiration for Godzilla, if you guys know your history, what the inspiration for Godzilla is, Godzilla is a very serious story. And ice cream Dawn Chaos. Oh my god. Oh boy. It came out in the 50s. But the inspiration for Godzilla spawned from the 40s, which was World War II. But the inspiration from Godzilla came from World War II, which was in the 40s. I need to find that poster so I can hang it up, but I want to put it in a picture frame when I hang up this poster, though, because I want to make sure this poster looks nice still, so I need to put it in a frame. Yep, 54. Yep. Now, when I watch the original Godzilla, I like to watch the Japanese version, and then I love to watch the one that was the American version. I like to watch both of that. Like, there's two versions of the 54 one, the original movie. There's the Japanese version where it's an all Japanese cast and the movie's in Japanese. And you can watch it with subtitles. Or there's another version of the 54 that has an American famous actor in it, which that one's good too. Yep, black and white. That one is good. And it's crazy for being a movie that came out in 54. It's a very serious movie. It's been 41 years since you watched it. Nice. Yeah, I was like, how old was I when I found out about Godzilla? I was probably like maybe 2 or 3. My dad told me about Godzilla because I was always fascinated by dinosaurs and shit, and I still am. And even when I was like that younger, my dad's like, oh, and then he showed me Godzilla. He's like, since you like dinosaurs so much, when I was younger, he showed me Godzilla. He's like, this is a dinosaur that mutated from an atomic bomb. I'm like, Ever since then, I've always liked Godzilla. Yeah, there's like different eras. They call there's the Shoho Godzilla, there's the Toho Godzilla, there's like all these different versions. That's some of the content I watch is like Godzilla content on YouTube, especially lore content. Does anyone remember Gamera, the turtle? Does anyone remember those movies? How come we never got Godzilla versus that? What the hell? What's up, Shane? Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'll just chill just a little bit longer. Why not? Yeah, the Godzilla from 1954, it's still hard to believe that's a man in a suit. I mean, a lot of the old Godzilla movies, it was a person in a suit, obviously. and they would use practical effects. Shin Godzilla, that's another good Japanese Godzilla movie that y'all need to check. The one that was on Netflix, what is that one called? It's on Netflix now to watch. Shoot, what is it? Came out a few years ago. But they're bringing Godzilla back to the thing of where he is a force of nature and he's legit creepy and he kills people. So what is that one called? Shoot, it's on Netflix. I mean, that Godzilla's CGI, but it's like really good CGI too. And it's a Japanese version. What is that one called? Yeah, definitely check out Shin Godzilla. That one's really good. Those are ones made in Japan that you can watch in Japanese or watch English dub versions of them. I have some great news yesterday. My property manager texted me yesterday. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Oh, yeah. The asshole roommate. Oh, yeah. Right, Shin Godzilla is OP as fuck. Right? But yeah, I think I'm going to get off for a bit. But thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to go chill, stretch, exercise, meditate, wake and bake more. Figure out what I'm going to have for lunch. So yeah, everyone have a good day and stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, true. Godzilla Earth is also OP as fuck, right? Oh yeah, everyone stay safe, and yeah, be good. Spread some good karma if you have to. Much of y'all. Whoop whoop. Again tomorrow, Hours of Chaos podcast. We are going to be joined by, once again, by Unhappy. He's coming back on the show. So make sure you guys spread the word on that because he has a lot to promote. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. Whoop whoop. And you already know who I am. I am Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S. Your friendly neighborhood JUGGALO, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. If you still don't know, well then it sucks to be you. Later, y'all. Whoop whoop. Check the links down in the description. And yeah, also engage on my shorts that I've been uploading, like the album anniversary reviews, because the more that people engage in the comments on those, it really helps. So yeah, love you guys. Whoop whoop. Dong Chaos out.